Eat, Think, Vote brings together community members from coast to coast to speak with their federal candidates about food sovereignty, food security, and other issues that matter to them. It's up to you to make food an election issue. On September 11, 2021, voters had a chance to speak to Conservative, NDP, and Green Party candidates at the Grow Community Food Literacy Barbecue. This event was made possible with the support from Community Food Centers Canada. Even before COVID, 4.4 million Canadians experienced food insecurity, meaning they lacked the money to put good food on the table for themselves and their families. The economic impact of the pandemic increased food insecurity by 39%, affecting 1 in 7 people in Canada. Food insecurity doesn't affect everyone equally. Racialized and Indigenous Canadians have much higher rates of food insecurity than non-racialized people. This problem affects 76% of Inuit people from over the age of 15, 48% of First Nation people, 28.9% of Black people, and 11.1% of white people. Food insecurity rates also vary widely across the country.
How does your party intend to reduce poverty and food insecurity in Canada?
We've got a number of programs that we've put forward. A couple of them right away are, for example, the Canada Worker Benefit Program. Over the course of our program, it's about an investment of about $24 billion that will raise that Canada Worker Benefit. And what we're going to do is pay it quarterly so that we're providing assistance to people on that lower income threshold. We've also, what we're going to be doing is working with our employer groups, for example. We've got something called the Canada Surge Plan, which is going to be working with employers, providing them with assistance anywhere from 25 to 50% for net new hires so that they'll have incentive to hire people to get them back to work. To us, the best social program is a job and getting people back to work. And I want to just first of all thank Grow Niagara for the important work that they do in assisting the community members here, not only from a food literacy standpoint, but from the security standpoint. The dignity of having to secure one's own food and providing healthy options for members of our community. It's a great organization, and I think they're going to be doing tremendous work for years to come.
So the Green Party is all about local. We like to support local farms, sustainable farming practices, community gardens, rooftop gardens. We need to have food accessible to all communities. So something like the program you have here that is accessible to the local community is exactly what we want to encourage in all the communities across Canada. It is really important that we have access to healthy, nutritious food. It's good for our physical health, our mental health, and we really need to control climate change so that we can keep growing food in Canada locally. We also need to invest in more processing in Canada rather than shipping all of our produce south of the border for processing and then buying it back. We need to process as much as we can here.
So as a teacher, I saw firsthand in classrooms what families are struggling with on a daily basis. So one of the first things we want to do is develop a national school nutrition program. We're one of the only developed countries in the world that doesn't have that. So we want to make sure that not only are kids getting healthy food to start their day, they're also receiving nutrition information about what healthy foods to put in their body. I think that's sort of paramount. The second thing we need to take a look at is the other issues that are involved with food insecurity. So, how do we raise people out of poverty? So, I believe we have to, tackle affordable housing, give people an opportunity to have roofs over their heads. It's a basic fundamental right. We need need to ensure that they have healthcare, adequate healthcare, head to toe. So dental, mental health, optical health. And then lastly, I think we need, especially for those folks who are really struggling, we need a basic livable income, things that are going to help lift people out of poverty. I hate when people say they just, people in poverty need to pick themselves up by their bootstraps. They don't have any. That's the point. We need to give them the support so they can be healthy and thrive and survive like everybody else.